Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? I just want to stop by very quickly, I think, just to say hello and to welcome all my new subscribers, my new blessed ones. Tell you all thank you. I see you. I get a I get a email from YouTube onto my cell phone, come straight to my cell phone when I check my email, and it tells me who subscribes, and I see you. I see your names, and I appreciate you becoming a blessed one. As I think it's on my profile. Sorry. As I think it's on my profile that in the blessed place, it's a place that I want you to come and when you are in the blessed place and when you leave the blessed place, you feel like you've been blessed. You've been blessed or inspired or entertained, one or more of the other. And just, enjoy the blessed place. I want you, I have a lot of people, a lot of subscribers, a lot of blessed ones who watch and rarely, if ever, comment. And every blue moon they'll comment just to let me know that they're there, and I appreciate you too. I appreciate you. But I welcome you to just drop me a few lines. I would love to know, even if you PM me or inbox me and let me know, who you are, where you're from, what drew you to the blessed place, what video you watched, and that's just if you want to. I know a lot of people like to remain anonymous, and that's okay also. I was not supposed to be getting into all of that. I was just supposed to be saying thank you. Thank you for being a blessed one. Welcome to the blessed place. But y'all, just a little quick thought. I just wanted to share with you all. I was wondering, what did you all think about Super Bowl? Did you all watch the blessed ones even watch the Super Bowl? We had a Super Bowl party here at my house. First Super Bowl without my dad. We normally have Super Bowl every year for I don't know how many umpteen years. We have Super Bowl at my dad's house. But my dad passed away in October, so this is our first Super Bowl without my dad, and so I hosted it here. And we had a great time, but I did not watch 1 ounce of the game. I did well, and normally I don't really watch the game. I usually watch all the commercials. But this time, the area of the house where we sat, which is behind me, I don't know if you can see behind me, but the area where my sisters and I sat, just laughed and talked, doesn't even have a TV. So I didn't even get to see the commercials. So I did go watch the halftime show, which brings me to my point. I went and watched the halftime show, and Beyonce was just dynamic. She was awesome. But that leads me to my point. Later that night, after the Super Bowl party was over, and I sat down going through Twitter, I saw a lot of hoopla about some of Keyshia Coles. And those who don't know, she's like a big time, or she was a big time R&B artist. And she had said something derogatory or negative about Michelle Williams' singing. Michelle Williams is 1/3 of Destiny's Child. Beyonce's. I think you all already know this, but just in case you don't know this, like a lot of popular artists, I don't know. But anyway, Michelle Williams is part of Destiny Child. Well, Keyshia Coles, who's not a part of Destiny Child, said something derogatory about Michelle Williams singing on her Twitter. And a lot of people came to Michelle's defense, especially Lexi of Lexi TV. I follow her on Twitter. She is hilarious, honey. And I think Michelle Williams is one of her sisters in Christ. Well, all of us who are saved, she's a sister in Christ, but I think they are actually sisters in Christ as far as, I think they maybe have the same pastor. But anyway, and I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But anyways, people started coming to Michelle Williams' defense. Okay, my point is, when I read what Keyshia Coles tweeted, I just thought to myself, how sad that she said something like, I was in a daze watching Beyonce or singing, but then when Michelle Williams opened up her mouth, I came out of a daze, and I don't know, something, it was horrible, something negative or derogatory she said, very disparaging. And when I read that, I just thought, only a sad person tries to bring down another person, and especially in such a public venue like that. Now, sometimes we can't help what opinions we have of a person, what opinions that come to our mind. Perhaps Keyshia Cole is not the only one who thinks that Michelle can't sing. I like Michelle's little bird voice. I just love her little voice. But she is the sweetest person I never met. You can just tell. You might say, "Well, how can you come to her defense? You don't know Michelle Williams. You don't know what she's like." But I'm very perceptive. I have a very good perception of people. And you watch people long enough, whether it's on Twitter, TV, YouTube, social media, it does not matter. You can't hide, like I said, you can't hide crazy too long. You can't hide meanness too long. You can't hide, a pathetic person can't hide that for too long. And when you're beautiful on the inside, it shines. And I can just tell that Michelle Williams is just a beautiful person on the inside. And she is so humble and funny and hilarious on Twitter, personable. I mean, she's tweeted me several times, and I call her my sister's. I call Michelle Williams my sister Denise's best Twitter friend, because her and Denise always have their little tweets going back and forth. I've gone to see her at a play. Even during the play, I tweeted, and she tweeted us back during intermission. I told her that we were in the audience, and she tweeted us back during intermission. But she's just the sweetest person, and not just because of the tweets and all of that. You could just tell. You can look at her interviews. You can, anytime you see her, Twitter, YouTube, social media, television, any type of media you watch her, you could tell she's a beautiful person. And to me, for someone to just come at her like that, Keyshia Cole or whoever, that's a sad. That person does not feel good about him or herself. There's no way you could tell me. I don't know Keyshia Cole. I don't know anything about her. I know she had a reality show, and I think I watched a couple of times. But those reality shows is not for me. In such a public venue, to put someone down like that, it makes me think that you can't be happy. You're just not a happy person. You're not happy with yourself when you feel like you have to belittle another person. That's just my opinion. I don't know. You tell me. I understand having an honest assessment of a person. I understand that you may have an opinion. Everybody doesn't like Beyonce's voice. Everybody doesn't like Kelly's voice. Everybody doesn't like Michelle's voice. Everybody doesn't like Keyshia Cole's voice. Everybody doesn't like, God knows, most people don't like my voice. I don't even like my voice, not my singing voice. I love my speaking voice, but not my singing voice. So I understand having an opinion. Not every artist is going to be loved by everyone, but it's a difference between just saying, I don't care for Michelle's voice, or I don't care for Beyonce's voice. I don't care for this or that person's voice, or that person's talent, or that person's acting, or that this person's not my cup of tea. There's a total difference between this person's not my cup of tea, or I don't care for their type of singing, or I don't care for that genre of music. I don't care for rap. I do not care for rap at all. But to just, I don't know, to just say something so derogatory about a person, to me, just tells me that you're not happy. You cannot be a happy, joyous, content person trying to bring somebody else down. I just don't see it. And that it's kind of related. It's like, even though this is totally different scenario, but to me it's kind of related. I was telling my sisters about a video that I have, and it's entitled, "My Husband Left Me for Another Woman." And someone, a female, from what I know, from what the pictures, you could be anybody you want to be on social media, but from what it looks like, this is a female who seems to be a little older than I am, a black female who seems to be a little older than I am, wrote a comment and said, your husband left you because you're fat and because you're overweight and you need to lose weight. and no man wants a fat woman. And even if you lost the weight, you got to work hard to keep it off because he may come back. But then if you gain it back again, he's going to leave you again. And really, the comment was both hilarious and pathetic. It was hilarious because you could tell that this person had not watched the video, because this was a video request that I was doing. Someone wrote me and said their husband left them for another woman, and could I help them out with that, and had helped them out with the emotions and all of that they were feeling, and should they take them back. So that's what I entitled the video. So this person just saw that comment, looked at, I guess, my still footage, and saw that I'm a big girl, a fat girl, whatever you want to call me, and made that comment. And if that is not the most asinine comment, one of the most asinine comments I ever read, because anybody who's ever been cheated on, hurt, knows that it has no size. If a man or a woman is going to cheat on you, it has no size. It's not like the Halle Berrys of the world don't get cheated on. It's not like the Moniques of the world always get cheated on. That has nothing to do with, if a man is going to cheat on you, has nothing to do with whether or not you're size 6, 16, or 26. So that was a very asinine statement to make. But it was also hilarious because I thought, this person cannot be in love. And this person cannot, and no, I should not say in love, because this person could be in love. This person is not being loved back the way she wants to be loved back. Because when a woman is in love and is being loved back by the same person that she is in love with, because there is a difference. We can be in love and we can be being loved, but we might not be being loved by the one that we are in love with. So I said, this person who wrote this asinine comment, she cannot be in love and being loved back by the person that she wants to be loved. Because a woman in love and a woman who is being loved back the way she desires to be loved by the person she desires to be loved by, she is not tearing down other women. She's not making asinine statements like that. She is not being hurtful to other people, and specifically to other women. And that's just my opinion. You may have a different opinion. You may see it and say, a woman could be in love and happy and joyful and still be nasty towards other women and say nasty comments, asinine comments, or derogatory comments. You may have that opinion, and that's what I love about the blessed place, that we can agree, we can respectfully agree to disagree. And I'm not saying you're wrong, and hey, I could be wrong, or maybe I'm not wrong, and you could be wrong, maybe you're not wrong. All of that is neither here nor there. It's just a hodgepodge of opinions. But my opinion is that when a woman is being loved the way she wants to be loved by the person she wants to be loved by, she is not making comments like Keyshia Cole is making. Now, I know Keyshia Cole is from the reality show that I've seen. I know she's married, and maybe she is in love, and maybe she's in love by the man. But if anybody who knows anything about her background and her parents and all that, we know that she's got some issues. And so I don't know if it's part of that, is the issues that was coming forth in that. But when you are a person who is whole, when you're whole, you're not trying to tear someone else down. And if you're a woman or a man and you're trying to tear other people down, making derogatory statements about other people, you're talking very disparagingly about others, then you are not whole. You're not whole. You're not healed from some hurt, whether that hurt was from your mom or your dad, whether that hurt was from a best friend, whether that hurt was from a man or a woman. You have not been healed, and therefore you have not been made whole. So a whole nother video on how you can become healed and how you can be made whole. That's a whole nother video. But I think at the beginning of this video I said I was going to talk to y'all right quickly. Sorry about that. Okay. It's kind of like when I tell my husband who's a pastor, will get up and he'll say, okay, I'm not going to be before you long. I'm not going to hold you long. And then he ends up preaching 40, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. He rarely preaches an hour, but he may preach 40, 45 minutes. And I say, stop telling the people that you're not going to hold them long. Just get up there and preach. However long you hold us, you hold us. Stop promising people it's going to be short. So I got to remember to take my own words. Stop promising y'all at the beginning of the video that it ain't going to be long. Y'all know I don't know how to shut my mouth. All right, love y'all. Y'all be blessed. And yeah, that's it. Bye.